Hi, welcome to My Keyboard Yamaha channel. This is video number 3 of our series. Today I'm going to discuss a little bit of advanced concept, that is live control. What it does is basically you can bring in synthesizer effect to your music. There are 7 selection of live control. Basically, it gives you 2 knobs, knob A and knob B, to control those live effect. So as you see, you can see here 1 to number 7. So basically 7 selection you can apply to live control using this button called knob assignment. Now if you go to display, you see here knob assignment. So currently it shows number 1. So that means number 1 is already selected. So if I want to go to a different number, just press this number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go back to number 1. So that gives you how to control this number of available functions using this button. Now here, if you look at the description, this column represents knob A, this column represents knob B. So whichever selection you select here, so if you currently select 1, so it means cutoff frequency will be controlled using knob A, resonance will be controlled using knob B. So in this video, I basically gives you a brief overview of all of those 7 selection. And in the end, I will do a one demo of one of the options, but in different video in future, I will discuss them in detail. So as selected number 1 already there, so which means it applies cutoff frequency and resonance. And also if you read this description, some of them are the same. For example, number 1 and number 4 has the same description, cutoff and resonance, cutoff and resonance. So let's take number 1 and 4. So number 1, if you select it, it applies to your main voice and the dual voice. And the previous videos, I already described what is main voice, dual voice. When you press here voice, whatever display voice is that your main voice. When you press dual and select a different voice, that's your dual voice. Now, since I'm already selected it, to look at that value, dual voice value, just press shift dual, that gives you the dual voice. Currently it's strings. So go back to main voice. So number 1 applies to main voice and your dual voice. So basically what you do is you changing knob A, you change the cutoff frequency, that gives you brighter or more darker muffled sound using knob A. And knob B, which is the resonance control, that gives you high resonance effect when you turn to right. When you turn to left, it dies off, less resonance of the cutoff frequency you selected with knob A. Now if you select number 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, that applies to the style of music, not to the voice. Number 4 applies to the style of music. That means whatever the pop music or dance music, you name it, style of music, you can control the cutoff and resonance just as number 1. Then let's look at number 2, which is reverberation effect and chorus, and number 5, which is reverberation and chorus. So number 2 and 5 gives you the same effect on 2 different things. Again, if you select number 2, it will apply to your main voice and the dual voice. So number 1 and 4, we said apply to number 1 main voice, dual voice. Number 4 applies to style of music, that controls cutoff and resonance. Whereas number 2 and 5 apply to main voice, dual voice. Number 2 main voice, dual voice. Number 5 style of music. And this time it controls 2 different effects. Knob A control the reverberation effect. That's like a sort of a concert hall effect that's give you nice balanced output. And knob B represent chorus effect. So when you select number 2 and 5, number 2 applies to your main voice, dual voice, reverberation and chorus, controlling using knob A and B. Number 5 is applied to style of music using knob A, reverberation, knob B, chorus effect, right? So we cover 1, 4 to 5. Now let's look at number 3 and number 7. If you look at here, number 3 means DSP1 parameters. Number 7 means DSP2 parameter. DSP means digital signal processing. In this keyboard, there are several parameters you can select using the DSP effect. So 3 and 7, I will do a separate video how to select those parameters. I'm not going to cover that in this video. So only thing left is number 6. If you look at number 6, it's a volume balance and re-trigger rate. So if you select number 6, knob A, select the volume, increase the volume or decrease the volume, basically balance it out. How do you control the balance of the output? Whereas knob B control the re-trigger rate. Now re-trigger generally applied when you sort of repeating certain section, either in the groove creation, something like that. You want to place part of your music at the beginning or middle part of the music. Let's say you want to repeat it, run it to a loop. That rate, that the length of the repeated section, you can control by using this, either increase the length or decrease the length. That's what it means by re-trigger rate. All right, so we cover all the 7 options. I'm going to do a demo on only one as per this video. So I'm going to go and select number 4, or already it's selected, right? So number 4. So if I go back, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I select number 4. As I explained already, number 4 applied to style of music. So let's press style. So I have pop music selected. Let's start playing it. So it's playing a pop music, right? So let's see the effect of knob A and knob B, right? So if I turn the knob B left, it decreased the brightness of the music. You see this? You get more darker, more muffled sound. So if you turn it to right, it gives you more brighter, right? Brighter, more darker sound, right? And knob B, it controls the resonance of the peak frequency. So if you turn to right, it gives you high resonance. You see, you can hear the resonance, right? So left, it gives you less resonance. So that way you can control cutoff frequency and resonance. So let's start with a darker sound. So that's the demo. You can actually create really beautiful music. I will leave a link where you can listen to some of the music I created. You can do the same. It's not difficult at all. Thank you for watching my video. I'm going to make more videos in future. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Bye.